Come on, Sunburst. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. There you are, finally. Not dead, then. Guess it's true what they say about heroes beating the odds. If the other villains saw this, they'd have my head. You're worth that risk, though. And really, the gall of Maestro to think his plans were better than everyone else's just because he had the manpower. There was no skill involved at all. No wonder they didn't actually succeed in killing you. I mean, my meddling certainly didn't help, but it was hardly needed with how sloppy. Wait, did you just say something? Are you conscious? Come on, I know you're actively dying, but you've gotta give me something to show you're still kicking. There you go. That a hero. Wonder why you said lights, though. Wait, shit, you probably have a concussion. Let me just... There. Can't see any street lights now. Happy? Just rest till we get back. And do not die before then. That's an order. Honestly, light hero, being sensitive to lights. Nice to see you awake and not dying. Have my doctors been treating you well? That's a bit rude. I asked you a question. You should answer it before asking your own. That's good. I heard only the best. Now, as for where you are, that's unimportant. And I'm almost hurt. You have to ask who I am. I mean, I know you're used to the fancy villain and hero costumes, but I've expected a clever little hero like yourself to recognize my voice. There you go. Good job. To give you credit, I was quite surprised by your face when I unmasked you. Oh, calm down. If you keep moving around like that, you'll open up your stitches. And don't be so offended. We couldn't exactly treat your injuries with your costume on. Sunburst, do not make me repeat myself. Stop moving. Thank you. You're honestly calmer about this than I expected. But you're also probably so loopy on pavements right now. Huh. I wonder if I could use that to get info out of you. What? Sorry, it sounded like you just asked what have I done to you? What I've done is save your life. And I'd like at least a little appreciation for it. If it wasn't for me, you would have succumbed to your many injuries and died under a pile of rubble. So could I possibly get a thank you? Fine. Be like that. But it's acting like this that'll end in consequences, Sunshine. You're not the one with the power here. If I decided that you're no longer worth my time, I could just slip a little something into your IV, and before you knew it, you'd be gone from this world. You're welcome. That wasn't so hard, right? Now let's see. You have a broken arm. Pretty nasty, too. Ooh, was that X-ray gnarly? Let's see. Fractured ankle, a bruised lung and rib. I'm sure even with the pain meds, you're feeling that. Once you're a bit better, the doc should have you sitting up, making breathing easier. You had gashes and cuts over most of your body. Those have been stitched up, though. Why am I reading this? I've actually read it, but I can tell it's annoying you. And it's also important to me that you know how much you fucked up and how I fixed it. You also have a very large amount of bruising, both from fighting and from having several tons of debris fall on you, but that should go away with time. What surprised me is that you don't have a concussion. Guess either you somehow didn't hit your head, or that helmet of yours isn't just for looks. I'm curious though. On the way here, you were whining about streetlights bothering you, and I assumed you were concussed. What was the actual reason then? It's Sunburst, famed hero with the ability to bend light to their will and snuff out darkness. Sensitive to a couple little lamps. Epilepsy? You have epilepsy? Talk about irony. How in the hell does someone with light powers cope with having epilepsy? I've seen you create what are basically flash bombs and whip around solid light fast enough to make anyone's eyes hurt. No. Okay, so those goggles of yours basically adapt to the light level as quickly as possible to not trigger anything. Gotta admit, that's pretty smart. Too bad they got destroyed. Wait one sec. There. Lights dimmed. That should probably be more comfortable for you. No, so I'm just making sure you don't have a seizure or something and get even more hurt. I can't have you out of commission for even longer when I need you for plans or something. Friggin', that was nice of you. Give me a break. Yes, I'm done annoying you with your medical report. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have better things to do with my time. I'm sure the doctors told you what to do if you need them, or meds, or whatever. Goodbye, Sunburst. Thought I'd find you here. Oh, okay, yep, coughing. I should have, yeah, I should not have stuck up with someone with an injured lung. You good? Well, that's just rude. How was I supposed to know that I was still bothering you? You've been avoiding me like the plague. I think it's been at least a week since I saw you. Kind of impressive. But I guess this place is pretty big. Speaking of getting around, how's that wheelchair treating you? Oh, don't give me that look. I'm not making fun of you. Honestly. It's like I'm some villain. I'm serious, though. How's using it been going well? I don't care. I just want to know if I need to buy a new one. God, can you just answer a question? You're insufferable. Oh, now you have a question? Sure, shoot. Can't guarantee I'll answer it. Ooh. I have been waiting for this to come up. When can you go home? Well, I'm sure the docs will be ready to discharge you any day now. Yeah, right. You're not going home. Hey, throwing books is just childish, and I'm sure the librarian would be heartbroken. Stop that. I did not kidnap you, and it's not like I'm keeping you just because everyone thinks you're dead. What? Did you not realize that? You went missing, and the villains that tried to kill you took credit for it. The heroes held a funeral and everything. Pretty touching stuff. On the civilian side, you're probably just another missing person's case. Maybe you're on a milk bottle. Shit, are you crying? Ugh, I don't know how to deal with that. Look, Sunburst, I know it's probably hard thinking about your friends all sad and mourning you, but hey, at least you're not actually dead. That'd be way worse. If I let you go, you'd probably get killed immediately, especially in the state you're in. I don't want that to happen. No, I'm not telling you why I saved you. Can't share what I'm planning for you, can I? What do you mean? Am I actually planning something? Of course I am. Do you really think I would have risked that much for no reason? If the other villains found out, my head would be next on the chopping block. Not to mention how much money I put into making sure your recovery goes as smooth as possible. No, I've got big plans for you. Trust me. Yes, yes, I know. I'm usually the kind of villain to proudly exclaim what I'm going to do, to really let people revel in fear. But that's saved for right before. If I told you now, it'd completely ruin it. Trust me. Now, I have work to do. Another bank to rob. You know how it is. Ta-ta, Sunburst. And, feel better, I guess. Come in. Oh, Sunburst. Come on in. Sit. What's up? Can I help you with something? Crap. I did miss dinner. Got too focused on all this. Wait, why are you the one coming to tell me? Usually Charlie does that. Did that lazy bastard send you instead? I swear I should fire him for making you strain yourself. You offered? Well, why the hell would you do that? I know you've really been enjoying being up and about again, but you still need to be careful. That was pretty stupid of you. Put the throw pillow down, Sunshine. All I'm saying is I don't get why you'd offer to come get me for dinner. You only occasionally eat in the dining room with me anyway. So you did want something from me. Let's hear it. Can you call one of your friends and tell them you're okay? Wow. When you ask a favor, you go big, don't you? Right. Hero friend or a civilian friend? Okay, does this civilian friend know you're a hero? No? Okay, good. Will you give them literally any information besides that you are safe and well? No? Good. Good. All right, I'll see what I can do and set something up so you can talk to them. Damn, you literally lit up. You're like an excited little light bulb. I do have some conditions, though. Yes, there's a catch. This conversation will be completely monitored, and the second it seems like you might let something slip that puts you or me in jeopardy, it gets cut, and you lose any chance of talking to them or any other friends again. That's totally fair. You know how important it is? It does not get out that you're alive or that you're with me. The risk of that is not worth it, so you can chat with your friends. I don't care if it's harsh. I don't want you to be taken away from me. I, I meant, mm, there's no coming back from that, is there? Didn't think so. Yes, I mean it. Just came out before I could think and stop myself. Why do you think I would stop myself? Do you think I want to know how much I care about you? I've probably been doing a god awful job at hiding it already, but I was at least saving myself from conversations like this. I hate emotional conversations. They're so awkward and vulnerable. And I'm not really the vulnerable type, if you didn't notice. What do you think? No, there's no plan. I never had a use in mind for you. I just didn't want you to die. Do I need a reason? I didn't. Okay? Now, leave. Please. Wait, wait. I'll grab your crutch. Don't hurt yourself getting it. You're. Okay? You're hugging me. Sunburst, let go. I'm fine. I don't need to be hugged and coddled. What am I going to do with you? I'm supposed to be this powerful and scary villain. And here I am, comforted by the hero. No, you don't mean that. Don't say things like that. I'm not the hero. I'm just your friend. There's no way you think I'm your friend. No, no, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, why would you view me as one? I'm a horrible person. I've been horrible to you. Okay, sure. I did help you recover from horrific injuries. I bought you basically anything you asked for and surprised you with glasses that do what your old goggles used to, and made sure you were safe and happy as possible. Okay. I get your point. Jeez. I have been nice to you. That doesn't mean I don't hurt people and steal. I do so many things you should hate me for. I'm a villain. I'm not gonna just magically turn good just because I get overly attached to the sweet, kind, and endearingly silly hero. I'm not being sappy. You're the one who hugged me into talking about this. I can still kick you out of my office. I don't know if I want to be a better person. What I've been doing works. And I don't really care about hurting people I don't know in the process. I mean, I've never killed anybody, so I'm much better than the other villains in the city. And when you think about it, banks are super corrupt. So some might say I'm doing it justice by stealing from them. No? Dang. But we can be friends. If you're okay with who I am. And that's what you really want. I make absolutely no promises about having some redemption arc, though. I also should really eat something. I'm very hungry. Oh, yeah, I'll join you in the greenhouse. Is that where you eat sometimes? That does sound nice. Lead the way, I guess.